Hey everyone, welcome back to Mindscape.
Ever feel like your heart's racing, your chest tightens, and you're trapped in a wave of panic? It might be an anxiety attack. You're not alone. Anxiety attacks affect millions, but knowing the signs and how to regain control is powerful. Today, we're uncovering the 5 ways to recognize an anxiety attack and calm it quickly. 1. Understand the symptoms of an anxiety attack. When an anxiety attack hits, it feels intense and out of nowhere. Common signs? You might feel like your heart is racing, your chest is tight, you're sweating, or maybe your hands are even shaking. Breathing can feel short and shallow, and sometimes it's like there's this heavy dread weighing down on you. It's easy to think something's seriously wrong, but anxiety can often cause these symptoms without any real physical danger. It's different from a regular worry session because these feelings get physical. For example, if you're just nervous, you might feel a bit jumpy. But with an anxiety attack, it can feel like you're in full fight-or-flight mode, even if you're just sitting on your couch. Imagine you're in a crowded room, and suddenly it feels like everyone's watching you. Your body might start reacting fast, even if there's no actual threat around. 2. Identify triggers. Triggers are like invisible buttons that, once pressed, can set off an anxiety attack. They're often specific situations, places, or thoughts that spark anxiety. It could be something like crowded places, health worries, or work deadlines that send your brain into overdrive. Triggers are different for everyone, so figuring out yours can make all the difference in managing anxiety. To get started, pay attention to when your anxiety spikes. Is it when you're about to talk in a big meeting? Or maybe it's right before you have to make an important decision. Noticing patterns can help you predict and prepare for those situations, which makes them easier to handle. For example, imagine every time you scroll through social media, you feel tense and anxious, especially after seeing posts about people's perfect lives. If that's a trigger, try limiting your screen time or unfollowing accounts that stress you out. 3. Practice breathing techniques. When an anxiety attack hits, one of the quickest ways to calm down is to focus on your breathing. Anxiety can make your breath shallow and quick, which only makes you feel worse. But, slowing down, your breathing sends a message to your brain that it's safe to relax. Simple breathing techniques, like taking deep, slow breaths, can help you feel in control again. One easy method is called box breathing. Just breathe in for 4 counts, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold again for 4. You're basically drawing a box with your breath. It sounds simple, but this little trick can really help to calm your body fast. For example, imagine you're in a loud, crowded restaurant and your heart starts racing. You can excuse yourself to the restroom, do a couple rounds of box breathing, and walk back feeling more centered. 4. Ground yourself with mindfulness or sensory techniques. When an anxiety attack hits, your mind races and you might feel disconnected from reality. Grounding techniques help bring you back to the present by focusing on things you can see, touch, hear, taste, or smell. A popular one is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Notice 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This technique shifts your focus from the anxious thoughts to the here and now, helping you calm down. If that feels like too much, try a simpler sensory trick, like holding something textured or taking a sip of cold water. Anything that connects you to the present moment works. For example, say you're on public transport and start feeling anxious. Focus on the seat's texture, the sounds around you, or the feeling of your feet on the floor to stay grounded. 5. Develop long-term coping mechanisms. Managing anxiety isn't just about handling attacks in the moment. It's also about building habits that make anxiety less frequent and easier to manage. Regular exercise, eating well, and getting enough sleep can actually boost your mood and reduce stress. Practicing relaxation techniques daily, like meditation or deep breathing, also trains your body to stay calm when stress comes up. Think of it as building your mental muscle for peace. If anxiety is a frequent struggle, therapy can be a great support. Therapists can help you understand your anxiety better, work through triggers, and even teach you specific skills to manage it long-term. This isn't an instant fix, but over time, it really helps. For example, imagine you start each day with a 10-minute walk outside, listening to your favorite playlist. Over time, this small routine can make you feel calmer and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. You don't have to let anxiety control your life. These strategies can make a difference, so try them out and let us know how they work for you. If you're ready for more insights on handling life's challenges, hit subscribe and let's conquer anxiety together.